100 business expressions for English learners. Bottom line, the final result or conclusion, often referring to profit or loss. The bottom line is that we need to increase sales to stay profitable. On the same page, in agreement or understanding about a particular topic. It's important that everyone is on the same page before we proceed with the project. Think outside the box. To think creatively or unconventionally to find solutions. We need to think outside the box if we want to innovate in this market. Ballpark figure, an approximate estimate or guess. Can you give me a ballpark figure for the cost of the project? Get the ball rolling. To start or initiate a process. Let's get the ball rolling on this project and schedule a kickoff meeting. In the red, operating at a financial loss. The company has been in the red for the past 2 quarters. Too much on my plate. When you feel overwhelmed or have too many tasks or responsibilities, you have too much on your plate. I can't take any more projects at the moment. I already have too much on my plate. Cutting edge, at the forefront of innovation or technology. Our company prides itself on its cutting-edge research and development. In the pipeline, something that is currently being developed or planned. We have several new products in the pipeline for the next year. Dot the I's and cross the T's. To pay attention to small details and ensure everything is correct. Before we submit the proposal, let's make sure to dot the I's and cross the T's. Hit the ground running. To start something quickly and energetically. We expect the new hire to hit the ground running and contribute to the team from day one. Call it a day. To finish work or an activity for the day. It's been a long day. Let's call it a day and continue tomorrow. Raise the bar. To set a higher standard or expectation. Our goal is to raise the bar and deliver even better results next quarter. All hands on deck. Everybody's assistance or involvement is needed. With the deadline approaching, we need all hands on deck to finish the project. Back to the drawing board. To start over or go back to the beginning. The marketing campaign didn't resonate with customers. We'll have to go back to the drawing board. Get down to business. To start focusing on the task or matter at hand. Let's stop chatting and get down to business. Close the deal. To successfully complete a business agreement or transaction. After weeks of negotiation, we finally close the deal with the client. Go the extra mile. To make an effort or do more than what is expected. If we want to win this contract, we'll need to go the extra mile to impress the client. Cut corners. Do something in the cheapest or easiest way, often sacrificing quality. We can't afford to cut corners on product testing if we want to maintain customer trust. Game changer. A game changer means something that has the potential to impact or transform a situation significantly. This new organization tool I'm using is a game changer for me. Throw under the bus. This is a common expression you might have heard in another context. It means to unfairly blame or sacrifice someone for your own benefit or to avoid responsibility. John tried to throw me under the bus by blaming me for the mistake during the presentation. Run it by someone. To share or discuss something with someone to get their opinion or approval. Before we finalize the proposal, let's run it by the senior management team. Behind the scenes. Work or activities that happen secretly or without being noticed. There's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes to prepare for the product launch. The ball is in your court. It's your turn to take an action or make a decision. I've given you all the information you need. Now the ball is in your court. Think on your feet to respond quickly and effectively to a situation. During the presentation, you'll need to think on your feet if there are any unexpected questions. At the end of the day, ultimately, when everything has been considered, at the end of the day, we need to prioritize customer satisfaction. Cut to the chase to get to the main point without wasting time. Let's cut to the chase and discuss the key issues. By the book. According to established rules or procedures, we need to do this audit by the book to ensure compliance with regulations. In the loop, to be informed or involved in a particular situation or activity. Make sure to keep me in the loop on any developments. Put something on the back burner. To postpone or set aside something for later consideration. We'll have to put the new project on the back burner until we have more resources available. Touch base. To make contact or reconnect with someone. I'll touch base with you next week to discuss the project. In the driver's seat. In control or in charge of a situation. As project manager, you're in the driver's seat. A win-win situation. A situation or outcome that benefits all parties involved. Negotiating a lower price with our supplier would be a win-win situation. Micromanage. Micromanaging can be the most annoying thing in the workplace. It's the practice of excessive or unnecessary control over small details of tasks or projects. I'm so annoyed with Susan. She micromanages everything I do. Back to square one. Back to the starting point or beginning. After the setback, we're back to square one. Workflow. Workflow refers to the sequence of steps or tasks involved in completing a specific process or project. The workflow for this project is insane. I don't know how I'll finish it on time. Catch someone's eye. To attract someone's attention. The colorful display caught my eye as I walked past the store. Close ranks. To unite or come together in a common cause. When faced with a crisis, the team closed ranks to find a solution. Draw the line. To set a limit or boundary. We need to draw the line somewhere to avoid overextending ourselves. Ease someone's mind. To make someone feel less anxious or worried. I'll reassure her that everything will be fine to ease her mind. Fit the bill. To be suitable or meet the requirements. His qualifications fit the bill for the job. Get the hang of something. To become skilled or proficient at something. It took a while, but I finally got the hang of using the new software. Go hand in hand. To be closely associated or connected. Quality and customer satisfaction go hand in hand. Jump on the bandwagon. To join others in supporting or doing something popular or trendy. Many companies are jumping on the bandwagon and investing in renewable energy. Move the needle. If someone moved the needle, they made significant progress or achieved something that positively impacted the situation. The celebrity that joined our marketing moved the needle. Now everyone is interested in our product. Leave no stone unturned. To make every possible effort to search thoroughly. We left no stone unturned in our search for the missing documents. Make ends meet. To have enough money to cover expenses, to manage financially. With the rise in living costs, it's becoming harder and harder to make ends meet. Meet halfway. To compromise or make concessions in order to reach an agreement. Let's meet halfway and find a solution that works for both of us. Mind your own business. To refrain from interfering in other people's affairs. Why don't you mind your own business and let me handle this? Move the goalposts. To change the rules or criteria for success. They keep moving the goalposts, making it impossible to reach their expectations. Navigate the waters. To successfully manage or deal with a difficult situation. As a new manager, she had to navigate the waters of office politics. Off the top of my head, without preparation, from memory. I can't give you an exact figure off the top of my head, but it's around $500. Play it by ear to improvise or make decisions as the situation develops. We don't have a strict schedule, so let's play it by ear and see how things go. On board. If you're on board with something, you agree with it. I spoke to their representative and they are on board with the project. Put someone in the hot seat. Question someone or put them under scrutiny. During the interview, they put me in the hot seat with some tough questions. Put your money where your mouth is to back up your words with actions or financial support. If you believe in this project, you need to put your money where your mouth is and invest in it. Ride the wave to take advantage of a favorable situation or trend. The company rode the wave of success following the release of its new product. Ruffle feathers, to upset or disturb someone. Her comments ruffled a few feathers at the meeting. Set the bar, to establish a standard or expectation. As industry leaders, we aim to set the bar for excellence. Stay ahead of the curve, to remain informed or prepared for future developments. We need to stay ahead of the curve by investing in emerging technologies. Stick to your guns, to remain firm in your position or beliefs. Despite the criticism, she stuck to her guns and defended her decision. Take the bull by the horns, to confront a difficult situation directly and with courage. It's time to take the bull by the horns and address this issue head on. B2B, business to business. Business between two companies rather than a company and an individual. We are a B2B brand. We sell software to marketing companies. Throw in the towel, to give up or surrender. After years of struggling, he finally threw in the towel and closed his business. Toot your own horn, to boast or brag about your own achievements. I'm not one to toot my own horn, but I think I did a great job on this project. Turn the tables, to reverse a situation or shift the advantage to your own side. With a clever strategy, we were able to turn the tables and win the negotiation. Under the table, illegally or secretly, especially concerning payments or transactions. The company was paying employees under the table to avoid taxes. Up in the air, uncertain or unresolved. The project's future is up in the air until we receive funding. Up to speed, fully informed or updated. After reading the report, I'm up to speed on the latest developments. Weigh your options, to consider different choices before making a decision. Take your time to weigh your options before committing. Work like a charm, to be very effective or successful. Thanks for the advice. It worked like a charm. Brand awareness, spreading the word about your brand as far and wide as you can, usually via social media or Google. Increasing brand awareness is the primary goal of our social media strategy. Proactive. To be proactive is to take the initiative on something, which usually means embarking on a new task yourself, without waiting for your colleagues or boss to tell you to. It might mean taking the first step in contacting someone you are going to work with. I would really appreciate it if you could be proactive in attracting new clients, George. As of yet, this is very commonly seen in emails, but means at the moment. As of yet, we have no plans to hire a social media manager. ROI. Return on investment. The metric we calculate to see if the money we invested into something made us more money. Let's calculate our ROI to know if we made a profit from our investment. Unique selling proposition, USP. It's the trait that makes your product or service different from your competitors. Our USP is our eco-friendly packaging, which appeals to environmentally conscious customers. Close the sale, to successfully convince someone to make a purchase. After overcoming the customer's objections, I managed to close the sale. Turnover, the rate at which employees leave a company and are replaced by new ones. The high turnover rate is a concern for the company's HR department. Blue-collar worker, a worker who performs manual labor, often in a manufacturing or industrial environment. The factory employs many blue-collar workers on the production line. White collar worker, a worker who performs professional, managerial, or administrative tasks. She works as a white collar worker in a corporate office. Freelancer, someone who is self-employed and works on a contractual basis for various clients. As a freelancer, she enjoys the flexibility of choosing her own projects. Networking, the process of interacting with others to exchange information and develop professional contacts. He attends networking events regularly to expand his business connections. Cold calling, the practice of making unsolicited phone calls to potential customers or clients. As part of our sales strategy, we're doing cold calling to generate leads. Pitch, a persuasive presentation or proposal to sell a product, service, or idea. He delivered a compelling pitch to secure funding for his startup. Due diligence. It is used to describe the action that is considered reasonable for people to take to stay safe and on the correct side of the law. We've done our due diligence in researching the candidates, and none of the other contractors seem more qualified. Best practice is a method accepted to be the most effective way of doing something. The CEO decided that organized desks are best practice. In the black, operating at a financial profit, having positive profits. Thanks to cost-cutting measures, the company is now in the black. Upskill, to train. To some, upskilling sounds more youthful than training. We chose to upskill a junior employee rather than hire someone senior straight away. Blue ocean strategy. Finding new market spaces where competition is irrelevant or non-existent, allowing for uncontested market dominance. By creating a product that combines the features of a tablet and a laptop, the company implemented a blue ocean strategy, tapping into a market segment that had previously been overlooked. Streamline, simplify a process by eliminating unnecessary work. We need to streamline the archiving process. It's taking far too long to organize our files. Let go. It's a gentle way of saying employees are being fired or made redundant. It's more commonly used than fired, since it's considered more polite. We need to let Simon go. He has been very late almost every day this month.
Shift the paradigm. To change the fundamental way of thinking or approach to a problem. To succeed in this market, we need to shift the paradigm and focus on customer experience rather than just product features. Loss leader. A product sold at a loss to attract customers who are likely to buy another, more profitable product. Supermarkets often sell popular items like milk or bread as loss leaders to get customers in the door, hoping they'll buy other higher margin products as well. Low-hanging fruit. The easiest or most readily available goals or targets. Let's not overlook the potential of this new market. We should harvest the low-hanging fruits before our competitors do. Break the glass ceiling. To overcome a barrier, especially a gender or racial barrier that prevents advancement or success. She's determined to break the glass ceiling and become the company's first female CEO. Get the buy-in. To gain approval, agreement, or support from others. Before we proceed, we need to get the buy-in from all our stakeholders. Push the envelope. To go beyond the usual limits or boundaries, especially in innovation and creativity. Our company is known for pushing the envelope when it comes to product design. Run it up the flagpole. To present an idea or proposal to see how others react to it. Let's run this marketing campaign idea up the flagpole and see if it gets any traction. Drink the Kool-Aid. To become a firm believer in something, often to the point of being unquestioningly loyal or enthusiastic. After attending the conference, he started drinking the Kool-Aid and became a vocal advocate for the new strategy. Close the loop. To complete a process or resolve an issue. Once we receive feedback from the customer, we can close the loop on this matter.